All's fair at the World's Fair. All right, everybody. Welcome to episode 10 of At Homo with me, your host, Kyle Supley. We've got 30 more days-ish, apparently, of this quarantine at home because of the coronavirus. So I'm going to continue to make some of these videos for you while the beard continues to grow and my hair continues to look like a 70s movie star. Today we're going to be talking about the New York World's Fair of 1939, 1940, and 1964 and 1965. I am a collector of both fairs. I started as a collector of the 1939 New York World's Fair in 1989 for the 50th anniversary. I was a little kid. And in upstate New York, you could find so many items and paraphernalia from the World's Fair. I usually give a tour of the World's Fair grounds here in Corona, Queens for the Bowery Boys. Shout out to the Bowery Boys. Yes. I think we're going to be doing some virtual ones, so stay tuned for that. We'll see how that goes. But I wasn't sure what to do tonight, and I was like, you know what? I should do a fair one. I have enough stuff floating around. These tend to get a little long, and they have to stay under 15 minutes, I think, to like upload or something, or to be able to share them. It doesn't matter. I'm going to try to be fast, but I pulled some things together from around the house. So the New York World's Fair was in 1939, 1940 in Flushing Meadows, Corona, Queens. The Unisphere, which we'll talk about, is still there to this day, including a few other buildings, such as the Philip Johnson designed New York State Pavilion. That is still there as well, that we all saw in Men in Black. And, most of us did, I hope. And what was I going to say? Oh, but yeah, I collected mostly 3940 because I loved Art Deco as a kid, and that was like my favorite fair. And there was something called the Perisphere in Trilon that was the theme center for the fair in 1930 and 1940 that was in the same place where the Unisphere is today. Here, that right there is the Perisphere in Trilon. You can actually go inside the ball and rotate around the center. A lot of this will be on my tour, so please do pay attention and come on behalf of the Bowery Boys. But I just want to show you some cool things, including this shirt I just recently got from John Beglak. Thank you, John. I'm obsessed with that. I was going to wear it on my tours, but it looks like they're on hold for a while. So, anyway, the World's Fair was a gathering of all the largest industries at the time around the world, hence the World's Fair. And millions of people came from all over to attend these fairs. They were fabulous, amazing, and new products were shown at the fairs that had never been seen before, from television in 1939, the first robot in 1939, women's nylon stockings first time, the first laser beam used in an elevator, really tons and tons of things. 64-65 was anniversary years later in the same space to try to make back some of the money from the first one, to also show people what was going on. And this is the anniversary of the last of the year, so 1940 and 1965 is the 55th and the 80th anniversary that we're just wrapping up. Isn't this shirt great? So I'm just going to show you a couple fun things from my apartment that are floating around. I'll try to start with just 39 World's Fair items. This is a book that I got as a kid that very much inspired me. It has tons of photographs of the fair grounds. That's inside the GM building, General Motors. There's the Futurama building that showed what the future is going to look like. It was very cute. There's the first television set. There's the fairgrounds again. Highly recommend if you can find this. I think you can still get this on eBay. That's where I get a lot of my items. There used to be tons in upstate New York at all the antique stores too. Here's a fun glass for the Perisphere in Trilon right there. It's an official souvenir. They made, I want to say like 245,000 patents for items at the fair. Time tears on, and it sure will over this next month while we're all indoors. But we're going to deal with it. This is a Perisphere and Trilon pencil sharpener made in rare Catalan plastic. Heidi's out there. She knows what that is. Heidi Rose knows. She's fantastic. Look at this cool vintage 1939 yo-yo. This is 81 years old, everybody, from the World's Fair. I know we're getting low on paper products in the world today, but don't worry. I have my 1939 Scott Tissues paper towel giveaway in its original wrapper that was a postcard you would mail to your friend, because paper towels were a new thing at that time. Isn't that a riot? Little silk flag. Gotta have it. This is a map I used to assist me in putting together my tour on behalf of the Bowery Boys. Plug. Let's see. We're going to show you that in a second. What is this? What is this? Yeah, this is another part of a map 39 World's Fair, they made $1 million. I love this tray. Look at that Art Deco, cool 1939 tray. Very important. Let's see, I showed you that postcard. Here's another postcard of the apparel building. These were real buildings. Look at how Art Deco that is. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. The clocks are going to go off. I love this one. This is the Goodrich Safety Arena, and in the distance is the Perisphere and Trilon. Look at that, overseeing. That's about how tall it was. It was huge. Oh, I just realized Elton John is on tonight at 9 in 1 hour, everybody. Don't miss it. It's going to be live. Look at this. This is a little pin of the Perisphere and Trilon. Is it in focus? Still in its original wrapper. Gotta love it. What else? Oh, this is cool. You see these a lot at antique stores, but rarely do you see the label that says this was a pure cider vinegar bottle giveaway with the earth, with the Trilon essentially and the Perisphere. Well, that would be the Trilon and the Perisphere. Still has its cap. Hard to find. With cap. All right, now we're going to move. Oh, here's a great VHS I also had as a kid. The World of Tomorrow. It's hard to find this. I think I got another one on eBay because I didn't want to look for it. So now I have two. One is somewhere upstate with my parents. Thanks, parents. All right, so then in 1964, we're going to move on. They tore down most of the fair, left only the New York City building, which is now the Queens Museum. They left that. They left a few of the flagpoles that are still there with the eagles on the top by the lagoon. The waterways in the center, which they're going to make into now sprayers, they're keeping. Those are actually from the 39 World's Fair. Not too much else. But there are some buildings, including this building, which was the Port Authority building, and helicopters could land on the roof of this. That building's still there. The Beatles landed there to go to Shea Stadium secretly in 65, I want to say that was. This is cool. This is still in its original box. That statue is still there, called the Rocket Thrower. And there's the Perisphere, there's the Unisphere in the background that took the place of where the Perisphere was. The Unisphere made by United States Steel Corporation. And it had used to have little lights in every city across all of it. And you can still sort of see the light bulbs when you go visit it today. Thankfully, it's still there. And they usually turn the fountains on. I've got this fair-sized mug. Ha 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 ha. Jokes. Here we have a little... I just love all this stuff that people bought just to have. It doesn't even really do anything, but there it is. There's beautiful chrome Unisphere. Here's a little tray, again, with that building. Can't miss these. These are great. Hey-yo! The Unisphere glasses. Those are cool. I would have begged for those if I went as a kid. Here we have the 65 official souvenir of the Flintstones at the New York World's Fair. Yabba dabba doo. Gotta get it. This is fun. These are little... Where is it? Hello. Little salt and pepper shakers. Unisphere. Right there. They made everything. They made card tables. They made chair sets. They made... where is that? Hold on. Bear with me. You'll like this. This is a riot. Oh, no, wait. Where is it? Oh, it's a little buried. Hold on. It's holding my DJ stuff right now, which isn't being used. If you can see that, but they made a trash can of the Unisphere. Because why not? What a way to remember the fair. Just throw your trash away. Almost last but not least here, and I'll let you all go. This is the license plate from the New York World's Fair 1964-65. How gorgeous is that? And then... yeah, I think I showed you most of the goodies around here, but this I found. This is one of my favorite thrift finds. This is from 1989 for the anniversary of the fair by Esprit. It's a man's shirt with the Perisphere and Trilon and a full neon-colored map of the fair to commemorate the fair. I often wear this on my tours in the summer, but they're going to be on hold for a while, so might do a virtual one. Check out BoweryBoysWalks.com. And you know what? Look it up. Oh, look on YouTube, too. There's tons of video if you want to relive what going to the fair was like. They do some really good jobs. They show it at night, both the 1939-40 and 64-65. Check it out. Have a good Sunday night. Bye.